Bing boing bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip. Hey guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome to the channel. Guys, a lot of you said, Toddy, check out AD, check out AD, check out AD. Brian Cody is not a decent guy. He's not a decent guy. And a few of you had some choice words for me because I said in a video he seems like a decent guy. Well, it's okay. I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I didn't know he was sending inappropriate pictures to people because I didn't get one. I don't want one, but I didn't get one. So I can't really know something I don't know, right? And listen, I'm a human being. I could be wrong. It's not right to send those photos. As far as him having a boot stuck up his ass, I don't care about that. I saw AD's video last night because you guys were like, Toddy, check it out. Toddy, check it out. Toddy, check it out. And I was there. I checked it out this morning. And, I don't have any problem with anything that anybody says to anybody. I mean, um, I will say this, and listen, I'm a gay woman. I have gay male friends, and they might take offense to somebody being called less of a man for something being stuck up their behind. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I don't think that is not a manly thing or an unmanly thing. It's a gay man thing, having something stuck up your behind as a man, I think. But I guess there are some men that like it. I mean, the person that I would ask is Ryan Anderson and Ken Yerker because you could believe Gypsy's up there. But anyway, that's none of our business except when you put it on social media and you have people out there showing it. I mean, if you send something to somebody, come on, in this day and age, especially somebody like Brian Cody and I, let me say what I mean by that. Somebody who is already controversial, somebody who is already liked and disliked on social media. So, do you think that's funny? That's not a good look. I can't imagine your parents being very proud of you or people having a lot of faith in you with that look. Why would you do that? I mean, unless you're trying to meet a boyfriend or meet a girlfriend that's into that. That's it. But this wasn't the Whittakers certainly isn't part of that. Now, the more important thing, in my opinion, honestly, is the stealing of the money, where AD had read things saying that, there were people that were willing to match money that was given to the Whittakers for wood and stuff like that. And it seems like Brian had a little grift going on by telling people, well, I already donated and I need you to, match me, like you said. In the meantime, he didn't donate. And if he got money, he didn't give it to the Whittakers. So there were times that he would get on his social media. Remember, he'd be outside and he'd go do down to the Whittakers for wood. We don't know now if he ever gave them wood, and that's what happens when you tell an untruth, and when you scam people. So I will say this, and this is nothing against AD or anything against anybody, but he could probably still be mayor. I hate to tell you. Are you aware of Marion Barry? Check out Marion Barry from DC and see if he didn't get fucking reelected. And the guy from Canada, there was a mayor in Canada that was behaving poorly that got reelected as well. So I'm sorry, but just because you can take a boot up your ass and just because you're a thief doesn't mean that, that probably makes you better for politics these days, as far as we know. Brian, you have ruined yourself as far as credibility here. And, the problem with Brian is that he needs money desperately for whatever reason, because this is the way you act when nothing sticks to the wall. So, according to him, he tried. Well, we all know how he came on the scene as some sort of peacock with nothing to back it up. And then when somebody went into his past to check him out, whether that's right or wrong, I didn't jump in anybody's past. I was sent his past. I wasn't putting it out there. I put pictures up to see if it was even the right guy. And when I said, "Is this guy?" People were already all over the fact that it was him. I was still trying to wait to be convinced if it was him. I wasn't just gonna run with it. But it was him, and I'd rather be safe than put up something that, I don't know, as far as that goes. So it was him, and I gotta tell you, Brian, I think there's something mentally wrong, and you probably need some help. Because this isn't the way you do things and expect people to, go into some sort of partnership with you or work with you because you're untrustworthy. You did take from the Whittakers, especially when you're telling people that you did something. Now, his excuse will be, I didn't have it, but I still got the money to give to the Whittakers for their wood. We don't know if you gave them wood. Um, As far as you talking anymore, Brian, or writing stuff down, we don't know. We have to see now. We have to see receipts to believe you because that's what you've done and you've created for yourself. So there you go. Anyway, AD's his live was very entertaining. He's got a really good personality, and he's absolutely right. He had Brian Cody on his panel, and Brian had the opportunity to explain himself and tell the truth and do the right thing, and even maybe get some people that found him likable or charming or whatever. That's not on AD, just like Patrick's not on me or anybody that's on my channel. That's not on me. Somebody telling the truth is on them. We give you the opportunity to do it and say your side of the story, but if you use the platform and lie on it, yeah, chances are you're not going to come back on the platform. People will see you for who you are. I don't think it's the host's fault. I think that responsibility goes solely on the person that told the untruth and lied. And that's it. So, and also, I've gotten a few comments and stuff. You guys could check out the comments. I did delete one comment. Don't get on here and tell me that I'm high as fuck. You'll see me when I'm high as fuck because I'll smoke on here and be high as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But don't just blanket statement you're high as fuck. I wasn't high as fuck. I had a migraine yesterday that I still kind of have today, but whatever. I mean, these stupid ass blanket statements are ridiculous. And there's a few people that have asked me, "Who's your source?" Well, I'm not going to tell you my source. I'm not going to tell you my source. Okay? And you can believe it or not believe it. That's on you. I'm not a liar. I'm not somebody that tells untruths. You know, I said that there's an indictment coming the first week of January. Somebody wrote back and said, well, they only do indictments November and February in West Virginia. What? I've never heard of that in my entire life. I don't know if that's true or not. It doesn't seem crimes appear and happen all year round. What do they do? Like seriously, wait till November or I'm not understanding that. And then somebody else in the comments said, "Well, I heard it was the second week." Okay. Okay. So, listen, all I can go by is the information that I can go by, and I feel like I have enough proof to go by the information. I've been offered to be on a three-way call where Betty doesn't even know that I'm on the phone. I will not do that. I'm not gonna do that, okay? Um, because I don't think it's the right thing to do. But that was just somebody saying, "Hey, listen, I can prove it. I can make a phone call right now. We can." And I understand why the person said that, because they wanted me to trust them, and they want me to trust them. So, yeah, I believe that this is going to happen. Everything that I told you yesterday, as far as what I know, is what I know. That's what I got. That's the information I got. As far as Patrick goes, and we can go back and forth with the Patrick thing. You want me to hate Patrick more than Eric? I don't care. I want Patrick to give them their money. And I said to you, excuse me, if Patrick did wrong, I'd call him out on it. I've been doing it the last several videos. So, I can't make him give them their money, but he definitely should give them their money. So, yeah. So still, Brian Cody, you could probably still be mayor, at least in DC, maybe not in West Virginia. That's what I got, guys. I expect to know more today. So today I expect to know about Thanksgiving, whether it's going to happen or not going to happen. And I'll share with you about that, and anything else. Guys, it's the Whittaker story. Don't let it be yours. Thank you. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Cody One Skip.